name is Frankie Widdows. Welcome to my channel Eyelash Excellence, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the best seating position to set yourself up so that you can work successfully on your client, apply good lashes and also help protect your body as well. Okay, so the biggest thing, or the most important thing I think, is being able to get underneath your couch. So what I mean is your couch needs to be like a table where you can physically get your legs underneath it. So if you've got a couch, like a massage couch, that has got a leg in each corner and where you're actually having to straddle the couch, this is no good. You've got to be able to get fully underneath your bed like you were sitting at a dining table having your dinner. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. And when I first started as a lash technician, I had a very simple couch. Actually, I think it's probably the same couch that I've got here, which is one of my wooden ones, because I do move these around for training. But my dad is a very good carpenter, so he put a head extension on here for me, so I didn't have to go out and invest in an expensive one. But you can pick these type of ones up secondhand, ones where you can get underneath them on marketplaces or eBay or places like that. So there's always a good place to look for a couch where you can actually get your legs underneath it. Now, the next most important thing is the position of your client. If your client is not in the right position, this just isn't going to work. So you need your client to be right up the couch. So get them to run the top of their head in line with the top of the couch, so that when you're seated towards your couch, their top of their head is touching your chest. So this means that when you are working on your client, if you put your head over like this, worst position, okay, this is why a lot of us lash technicians have hunchbacks, because we do have to sit in this position. There is no way around it. My eye line is directly over the client. This means that I'm working on the client. Not only am I able to see, but I'm not having to stretch. There is nothing worse than when your client is, let's say, set too far back, and then what happens is you are going to have to then stretch forward. See what's happening with my back? Pressure on my lower back. This is gonna just, if you're doing this for 2 hours, this is really gonna hurt. So get that client up here. Like I said, easy way is the top of their head is touching their chest. If you've got a pillow like this, they might have to get their shoulders up on the pillow, and it can help to have a pillow that's got a roll on it. So this is like a memory foam pillow. It's thicker this end here and thinner here, so it actually tilts the client's head back ever so slightly. It means that it's easier for me to get closer to the client and to see the lashes nice and close up. And another thing I absolutely love is having a saddle stool. So a saddle stool is exactly what it says. It's a stool that's like a saddle. The only thing I wish is that I had a back on my one, but it doesn't. I've had this one for about 11 or 12 years now. This is a really good one. This is an REM one. Don't even know if they still sell it. It was quite a lot of money when I bought it, but it has lasted me 12 years and it's super comfy. Before that, I did buy one off eBay, and oh my god, I had to put a pillow on it every time because it gave me a really sore bum. Now, the reason why a saddle stool works really well for a woman and somebody that had a background in being an osteopath or something like that was telling me it's to do with the way in which a female's hips are set. So it allows us to naturally be able to sit easier. Also, if you ever watch a lash technician working, they will be doing this all the time. So we're not just static, we are constantly moving like this. So by having the saddle stool, it allows you to be able to move like this. Another thing you need to do is keep your feet on the ground. I know you can't see it here, but a lot of people will actually rest their feet up on the wheels of the stool. If you do this, you're now putting a lot of pressure in your back to support yourself. Whereas if you've got your feet flat on the floor, you can now use your legs. So I'm using the muscles through my quad here to be able to support myself. It's going to take so much pressure off your back in the long run. So saddle stool, definitely get one with the back on it if you can. It just means that whilst you're working your set, you can just disengage slightly, take the pressure off, and then go back onto your client. I actually do have other stools as well, which are not saddle stools. They're cheap stools that I use for training. They have backs on them, and if there's days where I'm feeling a little bit sore, I will switch my chair in just to give my back a little bit of relief. And finally, the other thing is, do not neglect yourself. I'm guilty of this over the years. If you can, try and get a regular massage. I always look at like what we do. We're kind of athletes, to be honest, and this is really hard, like on everything, on your eyes, your mental health, your back, to look after yourselves. There's a lot of times where I know that I need to go and see my chiropractor because my neck goes funny. So where I sit, and this tends to be my position, I pull the right hand side of my neck a lot. It then runs through my back and I almost get like sciatica in my left side here, and that's when I've been lashing a long time. So don't do what I do, which is neglect myself. Go and get regular massages. Follow all of those 3 steps that you've got there, and that will really help you find the best position to lash your client, and also just give a little bit of relief to your body in actually what is quite a physically challenging job. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like. Check out my other videos. Okay, some of them are really old. I've been on YouTube since I think 2014. But if you have any questions, pop them in the comments. Feel free to reach out to me, and check out my website, eyelashexcellence.com, where I have a load of top quality lash products, accessories, pretty much everything that you need to do your job as a lash artist. Thank you for watching.